our hand begins as such, and I want to begin talking about an obvious mistake that I am noticing in this particular hand play between two people, actually myself also. Well, yeah, I made a mistake by putting half pot into 4 other players. So that's an obvious mistake. With a pair of sixes, there was no reason for me to bet a middling hand like that. I was under the impression that this was a paired board. It's one thing if I were heads up, or yeah, if like I was just against one other player, it'd be one thing. Still might not be the best play, but at least there's some justification for protection. So at this point I get out of the way, the ace comes, and see, there's no reason for this guy to shove, because if he had an ace, yeah, especially if he has an ace, there's no reason for him to shove. His shove, he's saying he's got ace king, or he's got ace 5. No, ace 5 would not make any sense at all. He's got ace king. His shove says that he has a king with an ace, if the ace helped him. Or at least he's got 3 kings, is what he's saying. That's a very narrow range, but there's a flush on board, so there's so many more bluffs. He was in the undergun +1. Undergun +1. And he doesn't have ace king because he just called. He did not re-raise me. I was under the gun. So he has a suited ace of some sort. Or ace jack. Ace jack should not be shoving there. And then this guy is in the big blind. He checks, which is the correct play for the big blind. And he does have kings, so he made the right call, because under the gun +1 was representing such a narrow range that there was a lot more bluffs in his range. And he does get there with ace 6, a suited, just like I thought, his suited ace under the gun +1. So the king 8 got there. The king 8 got his money in good. The turn, there was no reason for the shove. There was no need for the shove. You have an ace, he spiked an ace, the ace might be good, and even if you check, your ace may be good, and if your ace wasn't good, you're still drawing to the nuts. The ace could be good already, so there's no reason for the shove on the turn. So let's watch it again. Alright, Let's watch it from the beginning. I made a mistake. I opened the gun, hoping to draw for a set. I didn't get it. There was no reason for me to bet on the flop, especially into 5 people. And then on the turn, there's no reason for the ace to shove, because the ace is drawing to the nuts. Well, there's also a paired board, so really there's no reason to shove. So at least I'm recognizing that. When I see mistakes, I'm recognizing it more, and I understand why it's a mistake to shove. So that's pretty cool. That does mean I am learning.